Hello, can you hear me? Yes? Hi, everyone. Welcome. Hi, we're so excited to have you all here. We're just going to do quick welcome, quick hello. My name is Tianus Carter. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns. Woo. And I'm the Assistant Director for the Office of Culture and Identity. We put on the annual benefit fashion show every year in collaboration with amazing student designers, student directors, student creative teams, all the photography that you see, the videos in the beginning, they're all from students. The designers worked really hard over the last few months to design this collection, and so we're excited for you to be here, for you to see what they've been working on. We do want to welcome you to UPTURN. You'll hear more about the theme and just what this show means, but just in general, the annual benefit fashion show is that it is a benefit, and all the money goes to our Frankie Martin Diversity Grant. This is Frankie Martin, everyone. She is amazing. She was the first diversity officer at MICA. This event started as a BSU event. If you did not see, BSU is holding a raffle. And this event just started as a way to showcase diversity and difference and culture, and it has grown over the last 30 years. And so it's just been a pleasure to see it continue and it keep going. And I will let Dr. Martin say a few words before we get started.
Well, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? It is a pleasure for me to be here tonight, and I am thankful for the gift of life. I really am. And I want to thank Tianus Carter for all of the hard work that she has done to get this fashion show in place for you to view tonight. And I know it's going to be fabulous. I know it's going to be fabulous, but just to give you a little history, 30 years ago, in a little office, I had a one-room office, and we planned our first benefit fashion show. And we always put that benefit in there so that we could provide for students who perhaps needed a little financial assistance. And it's been that way for the past 30 years, and it hasn't changed. And it's not going to change. So we want to thank you for purchasing your ticket, because some of those funds will go to help someone who is in financial need. And so we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. I'm not going to say too much more, but I want you to sit back, as I always say, and enjoy UPTURN. Enjoy yourselves.
Yes, great job. Welcome to our 30th annual benefit fashion show. We're so excited to have you here with us this year. This year's theme is UPTURN. Hello, my name is Tianus Carter. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns. I'm from Baltimore City, and I'm also the Assistant Director for the Office of Culture and Identity. To me, UPTURN really means taking your time and figuring out what your next move is. I think for the directors, for myself, for the Office of Culture and Identity, we really wanted this year's show to speak to the times. We really wanted artists to be able to respond with what they thought their responsibility was when it comes to social events, when it comes to current times. And all of that really takes vulnerability, and it takes practice, and it takes intentionality. And the goal for this show is to remind artists that there is a certain level of responsibility that comes with making art. It is a skill, but it's also a gift, and it's not one that a lot of people just have, or possess, or even trust enough to work towards. And so for artists, for the people who are in the show, for the people who view the show, I really want the goal to be a sense of responsibility, but also in a way where you feel like you really can do it. I hope that you all enjoyed UPTURN. The designers have worked really hard on it. The directors have worked really hard on it. You have worked really hard hard on getting here. And so I hope that everyone is able to sit back, relax, tap into their senses and their emotions, and really enjoy the show. So I hope you have a good time. Thank you so much.
My name is Aisha Tabiri. I'm a first year MFA filmmaking student. I chose to take on the role as one of the co-directors for the annual benefit fashion show because I feel beyond words, there are so many ways we can express ourselves, through art, through fashion. And for me, the fashion show is just an opportunity for students to build community, work together, grow and learn together. And I think it's important for me to be part of that as well.
My name is Abel Reyes. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm a sophomore fibers major. After my first year at MICA, I felt the importance to be more involved with community, especially around people of color. So I wanted to be able to curate a space in which we find creatives that are very passionate about their crafts. We came up with this year's theme of UPTURN because it has become increasingly impossible to be willfully ignorant to issues happening across the world. We wanted this year's show to act as a call for action for all artists that are passionate about current events.
Generally, UPTURN means having something that used to be at the bottom and flipping over so it's at the top. To me, UPTURN means digging deep and digging out things that are often ignored, or that people do not wish to talk about, things people do not wish to look at and bringing it to the surface. It's like challenging the status quo and insisting on being seen and being heard.
It has been interesting working with different designers. It's been a real pleasure to see how everyone's cultural context informs the work that they create and further how their collections are coming to life. After viewing the show, we want the audience to be uncomfortable and curious. We want everyone to leave with more questions than what they came in with and have the urge to find answers. We hope you enjoy the show.
Hi, my name is Austin. I'm a senior sculpture major.
And my name is Anaita. I'm a sophomore GFA major.
And our collection name is titled Hyphenate.
Hyphenate references the hyphen, a punctuation mark used to connect two separate words together to form a new word. This very much reflects the process of making this collection, where we bring different people together to create something bigger than any of us.
Hyphenate also references hyphae, which is the filaments in the mycelium and the mushroom, and it's the hyphae that interweaves together to form new organisms.
UPTURN means celebrating our neighbors, our friends, and the people around us that we often take for granted.
UPTURN is a process of transforming ourselves to become better and more confident.
Our collection really reflects the identities of the community rather than our individual identities and cultures.
We hope that the audience will feel as warm and happy as we did throughout the process of making this entire collection with the seniors. We want to give a big shout out to everyone who has chipped in to make this collection possible. Thank you and enjoy.
hyphenate, hyphenate. Hyphenate. Hyphenate.
I am Quinn Spence. I am a fibers major, and my collection is called Cat's Cradle. It addresses themes of generational inheritance, craft practices that are passed down through the family, and how we can use our religious and ritual inheritances to cope with conflict and build strong relationships. I interpret the theme of UPTURN as turning towards a future that is hopeful and where we all care for each other and the planet, and we use the arts to make the world a better place. I come from a Jewish family and from a religious background that really emphasizes social justice as a primary principle and way of expressing religious values. I also come from a family that is highly engaged with craft practices such as quilting and knitting that have been passed down to me, and I now use to express those religious and cultural ethics and principles. After viewing my collection, I would like my audience to feel inspired and uplifted and to tell their parents that they love them. I hope you enjoy the collection and enjoy the show.
Hi, my name is Kai, and I'm a sophomore at MICA, fiber major, and my collection is called Fear of the Feminine. UPTURN, to me, it means solidarity or unity through a shared experience. For my collection, I'm hoping to draw on my personal experiences with Black girlhood, femininity, and my interpretations of it as a proximity to violence as opposed to protection. A common association with girls' uniforms is innocence, and I want the viewer to question how these garments as symbols for innocence aren't able to protect us from violence. This collection will be dealing with my personal experiences with Black girlhood and just the speed at which I came to the understanding that the proximity I had to what is deemed feminine did not protect me like it did my white peers at school and growing up, but rather it put me in danger. I want to experiment with the idea of never feeling fully dressed both by your clothing and by your skin. I want to present them through the lens of horror and incorporating the lighting, the patterns, the synchronization of movements that they use in those movies to make the viewer question why they're being presented in this odd fashion. And how can something that's seemingly innocuous become scary for a person? Thank you. I hope you enjoy my collection and I hope you enjoy the show and that at least some of you guys are able to relate to it.
Cast a shadow on the shallow love it hurts. To feed a swine in need not cast its spells. Lonely, 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 lonely world. And the sound of the void flows through your body, undestroyed. And the sound of your voice flows from your body, white as night.
I'm Rachel Glenn.
And I'm Cedar Clark.
And we're both freshmen in illustration. And our collection is called Reimagining the Clown. For us, we're taking UPTURN to reconsider history and contextualize it. So clowns have always been existing across different cultures and time periods, and as the outsider or the other, or a creature of difference. But by recognizing their history and recontextualizing ideas about who or who isn't outsider in society, hope to upturn history.
As a Black person, you're constantly convinced that your parents are supposed to be ashamed of, and it takes a lot of effort to unlearn that. Then things that we find comedic are no exception to pushing discriminatory prejudices. So within this collection, we're claiming the comedy that's meant to hurt Black people and their value themselves. Black people are no longer just a victim of weaponized comedy, but rather the coordinator of their own fun.
We hope to prompt the viewer into questioning in what ways has humor made us desensitized to blatant prejudice, and how can we call out this in a way that's effective.
We're really excited to have the opportunity to be included in the show, and we're really thankful to our models and also OCI for all helping us out and making this become a reality.
We hope you enjoy it.
My name is Mahnua Chaudhary. I'm graphic design senior. My collection is called Veiled. I want to showcase modest clothing like hijab from cultures who practice veiling in a respectful way, and maybe hopefully erase stigma from these garments. And on top of that, I wanted to bring awareness to issues affecting these communities and cultures by trying to incorporate poetries from those regions. How I interpreted UPTURN was how I can bring awareness and uplift voices of cultures or communities that are oppressed and misunderstood. So I chose like South Asian, Central Asian, and Middle Eastern cultures to represent because I feel that they are misunderstood a lot, and I have a personal experience and connection to it. So by using poetry from their regions, I want to uplift their voices. I would like them to understand, hopefully, the feelings that the poetry is trying to convey, messages of pain, loss, and oppression. Hopefully, even though the language is different, hopefully the message comes across. I hope you enjoy the show.
سجل أنا عربي ورقم بطاقتي 50,000 وأطفالي 8 وتاسعهم سيأتي بعد صيف فهل تغضب؟ سجل أنا عربي وأعمل مع رفاق الكدح في محجري وأطفالي 8 أسل لهم رغيف الخبز والأثواب والدفتر من الصخر ولا أتوسل الصدقات من بابك ولا أسخر أمام بلاط عتابك فهل تغضب؟ سجل أنا عربي. أنا اسم بلا لقب صبور في بلاد كل ما فيها يعيش بفورة الغضب جذوري قبل بناد الزمان رست وقبل تفتح الحقب أبي من أسرة المحراث لا من سادة النجب وجدي كان فلاحا بلا حسب ولا نسب يعلمني شموخ النفس قبل قراءة الكتب أنا عربي. سجل أنا عربي ولون الشعر فحمي ولون العين بني وميزاتي على رأسي عقال فوق كوفية وكفي صلبة كالصخر تخمش من يلامسها وعنواني أنا من قرية عزلاء منسية شوارعها بلا أسماء وكل رجالها في الحقل والمحجر فهل تغضب؟ سجل أنا عربي. شربت كرم أجدادي واردا كنت أفلحها أنا وجميع أولادي ولم تترك لنا سوى هذه الصخور فهل ستأخذها حكومتكم كما قيل إذن؟ سجل برأس الصفحة الأولى أنا لا أكره الناس ولا أسطو على أحد ولكني إذا ما جعت آكل لحم مغتصبي هذاري من جوعي ومن غضبي أنا عربي.
हम देखेंगे लाजिम है कि हम भी देखेंगे हम देखेंगे हम देखेंगे लाजिम है कि हम भी देखेंगे, हम देखेंगे वो दिन के जिसका वादा है, हम देखेंगे जो लौहे अज़ल में लिखा है, हम देखेंगे, हम देखेंगे लाजिम है कि हम भी देखेंगे, हम देखेंगे जब जुल्मो सितम के कोहे गरा, जब जुल्मो सितम के कोहे गरा रूई की तरह उड़ जाएंगे, हम महकूमों के पांव तले ये धरती धड़ धड़ धड़केगी और अहले हकम के सर ऊपर जब बिजली कड़कड़ कड़केगी, लाजिम है कि हम भी देखेंगे, हम देखेंगे
مستم که مستم بگیر ای دلبر یار دستم به جان جمله جان بازان که جانم به جان رستگارانش که رستم جمله جان بازان که جانم به جان رستگارانش که رستم عطار و دفتر باره بودم زبردست دیبان می نشستم چو دیدم ساقی شدم مستا قلم ها را شکستم
Hi, my name is Falvey. I'm a sophomore graphic design major. My collection title is Stain of You. I made this collection with those items, but I actually want to show the message that I'm feeling sadness that I have to protect myself to survive. My first thought after hearing the word octar was, it's meant I have to hit the bottom of despair once and then go up. I didn't focus on the overall meaning of octar, but I focused on the point that went down to the bottom right before it turned. I think most people give up at that point, but those people who don't give up, then you live with that despair as opportunity. I usually recall the fail and sad experience of my past, and based on that, I create big frame of collection and create the function that people can relate to that big frame. After viewing my collection, I hope people take the opportunity to think about how they hide or showing their sadness. I hope enjoy my Stain of You.
is Olivia. I'm a junior majoring in architecture design and fibers.
Hi, my name is Nikki, and I'm a junior majoring in illustration.
The title of our collection is Collide Reborn. It introduces the idea of how growth and improvement often accompanies pain and breakdown. Some keywords of our collection are growth, collision, chaos, reformation, and evolution.
Our interpretation of UPTURN is that we believe that everyone is uniquely different, and our differences cause edges, edges cause collision, and collision causes the outburst of sweet chaos, leading to a reformation that signifies an upturn in the course of life and civilization.
Through our personal experience, we realized that including ourselves, most of us have desire to fit in with the people and environment around us. Sometimes we want to be accepted so badly that we end up masking our true traits or opinions to fit in with others.
One thing that makes the world better is how people have used their uniqueness to form a society. Unique traits are essential to our society, and the beauty of diversity should always be celebrated. After reviewing our collection, we want to let people know that it's okay to be different. Enjoy our collection.
Hi, my name is Sasha Kramer, and I'm a senior GFA major. My collection is titled Remember How It Felt, which explores the confinement experience in everyday life and that manifest in our dreams and memory. For the theme Upturn, I'm creating a collection based on the concept of social confinements. The confinements I'm exploring are relating to social confinements, architecture, and clothing. And I hope that when viewers see the collection, they relate to these feelings and that it causes people to think about the confinement experienced in their everyday lives. As someone who experiences architectural hostility in everyday life, I'm concerned with the ways in which other people also experience these confinements and the idea of a collective memory within this. Thank you, everyone, and I hope you enjoy viewing my collection, Remember How It Felt.
Something
was so much fun. Hi. Wasn't that so much fun?
Is it on?
Okay, so we're gonna do a couple things. One, thank you so much for coming and for staying. We are gonna do a raffle. BSU is doing a raffle, and a good amount of y'all bought tickets, so thank you. Abel's gonna say thank you after the raffle, and then we're all gonna stay and give a great standing ovation for the designers. Can we do that? Or it doesn't have to be a standing ovation. It could be any type of ovation you want it to be, okay? So we're gonna pick one winner today, and then if you come back tomorrow, you can enter for another chance to win. And because this is the first night, you can choose which gift bag you want. And so you can come on stage. Make it awkward. Can you pick one?
Sure.
And just read the number. Close your eyes. You're not cheating. Okay, just read the number. If you have your raffle ticket, get it out now and pay attention to the number.
Okay, the number 072167.
Do another one? Okay, they're telling me I'm gonna do another. Come, that person won.
Woo.
Okay, this is for, okay, we have 4. We have 2. We have 2 right now and 2 tomorrow. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Okay, we got another winner.
That's so funny.
What?
It's the opposite. Okay, second one. 072176.
Is that person still here? No? Go once? I'm sorry? I don't think that's how it works. I'm so sorry. But we're going to try one more time. We're going to keep trying. Okay. You will get
Okay, our third one. 072198.
Ooh. Flip it for the name.
Bria!
Good for you. Okay, awesome. You two will win a gift basket. We will talk after the thing. Go backstage. Hang out backstage. It's so much fun back here. And thank you to all who supported the raffle. Those funds are going directly to BSU for their programming. And I'm going to pass it to Abel.
Yeah. Okay, there are so many people that work to put the show together, so we're gonna go through this. I wanna first say thank you to OCI for welcoming me this year. It has been such a great space. It has been such a great space for students of color. You guys need to support identity-based organizations on campus. They are more than important for students. I want to, of course, say thank you to the icon, the powerhouse, Tyannis. Thank you. I want to say thank you to our mother, Jalima Stewart. And of course, Dr. Frankie Martin. I want to say thank you to Shannon Ingram, who's sitting up here. Thank you to my co-director, Aisha, for all of her work. Thank you, Defna. Thank you to all of our volunteers. Thank you to everybody that is a part of our creative team, our graphic designers, Liliana and Kieran. Thank you to our amazing videographer, Wei. Thank you to the phenomenal, the one and only Matilda. And of course, everybody that helped her, Kay, David, and Danielle. Thank you to everybody backstage working on lighting and sound. Thank you, Delroy, Emily, and Ashley. Ooh, and Ash. Thank you to all of our designers for trusting us with their vision. Thank you to all the designers, all the models for being so flexible. And of course, our makeup artists for putting on the looks. Thank you to our BSU for being here tonight. Yes. Thank you to the fiber department. Thank you to the sculpture department. Thank you to Interactive Arts for helping with sound. Thank you to the Strategic Communication Department, Events, and CSE. And of course, thank you to our custodial staff for always being here. Special shout out to my best friends. Yes. And of course to Valeska for being my personal cheerleader. Thank you. And thank you guys for coming.
And thank you to Abel for being such a great director. Okay, and we need you to keep the energy going. Can we have all of the designers come out, please?